To get first things out of the way first, if you haven't already seen it, this video is basically my version of Crab Bar's Terra Caelum Skyblock Challenge. If you haven't subscribed to him yet, and you're here, what are you doing with your life? He's infinitely better than I'll ever be. So, yeah, just to get that out of the way. He came up with this, not me. I'm a talentless hack. Anyways, see ya. Hey everybody, it's me, the Hat Shall Die, back again. This is the first video I've made in weeks, which, let's be frank, they don't come often if I'm not hyper-motivated. I've had a job too, so I've been a bit busy, so I haven't been able to make anything. So let's get started. We're going to cut down this tree because we want wood. That squirrel just died. Unfortunate. Don't really care. Now we've skipped ahead in time to the point in time where I got a merchant and bought a shit ton of rope and an anvil with my entire life savings. Not exactly the best investment choices, but hey, it's Terraria, who gives a shit? Now we're going to kill Skeletron, because we're apparently a Time Lord or something. We've fished and got an enchanted sword and a swordfish. Stunning, I know. Skeletron does literally 0 damage to us with, I believe we have on right now, literally just a ancient gold helmet and 2 pairs of mining jeans. You can also tell we've been fishing for about several years because I actually have life now. Ah, there we go. You can see it right here. Just exactly what I have on. Yep, full platinum. I'm retarded. Anyways, we're going to kill Skeletron, and I'm going to speed it up and cut out half the fight because it's a long, boring piece of shit. Because after his hands die, he cannot threaten us in the slightest. Until his hands die, though, idiot editor me decided, I won't keep any of the rest of the fight in. Don't worry, they'll die fast, though. We'll just see me stabbing Skeletron in the face with a fish. It's pretty easy. This could also be done with Falcon Blade pretty easily, so if you want to do that, then do that. But I didn't, so I didn't. Yeah, he's dead. Good riddance. The reason we did that is because we wanted a Dryad to get grass back from our... So anyways, grass seeds, now. Now we can go back to growing trees, and we're not running off of dynasty wood that I got from a random traveling merchant anymore. That's pretty cool, I'd say. Now we're going to kill the Wall of Flesh. We're a mage now. Why do you ask? No reason. I just got a mythical demon scythe on the first demon I killed. So I figured, well, if the game's going to pressure me into it, might as well. Peer pressure is cool, kids. But this fight is a long, boring piece of shit too, so I cut it all out. Again. You're going to notice a trend with this. This is the only really exciting part, because I have to get hit by the Wall of Flesh's stupid tongue thing in order to, like, not fall into the void and die. And then we're back in hard mode. We're going to kill the twins. Why, you ask? Don't ask me. Some dude said progression, so I'm gonna do it. I've got cobalt armor now, and this fight's really going to exemplify one thing, that without the yo-yo bag, hard mode yo-yos are shit. I have just the yo-yo glove on, and let me tell you, the lack of the white string is horrendous. Sure, it still does good damage, but it doesn't fucking go anywhere. So I have to use chain guillotines and flying knife for almost the entirety of the fight. I can barely hit spasmatism with either because, thank you, Kanye, very cool. And if you haven't noticed by now, for some reason, my OBS decided to be a fucking dipshit and not record almost the entirety of the screen. Oh, look at that. The twins are dead. How cool. We've now got hollowed bars, and we're going to do something with them. AKA become a ranger. How are we going to do that? By making a hollowed helmet and killing a bunch of hollowed mimics for Stormbow. We're going to do literally nothing else. And do you know what we're going to do with that storm bow? We're going to do what everyone does with a storm bow and bully Destroyer. In case you didn't notice, during that twins fight, I made a small hollowed area so that we could actually get unicorn horns. And you'll see in a second why I wanted them. Yep, that's it. I'm bullying Destroyer with Holy Arrows and Daedalus Stormbow. How original, I know. Yeah, this fight was another boring piece of shit one, so I cut out almost the entirety of it again. A little thing I did notice, though, is that if you use Hellfire arrows with Stormbow, it's basically the same thing as Daedalus Stormbow with Holy Arrows, because they're both stupid and broken. Don't ask me why. I was gonna get Mega Shark, but then I realized, oh wait, we can't get shark fins, because for some reason fucking sharks that live in the ocean require sand to spawn. Why don't they require water to spawn? Don't ask me. I don't know. You see, this fight right here was very special though, because I had to get a mechanical skull. Now, why is that a problem, you may ask? It takes bones. We don't have a dungeon. I had to kill almost 8,000 enemies to get this one Skeletron Prime summon. If I fucked it up, it was going to be another 5 hours of grinding to add to the already almost 100 hours of fishing. 70 to be exact, so far. And, again, long, boring-ass fight. It's vanilla Terraria, what do you expect? I'm using Daedalus Stormbow. It's not an exciting weapon. Well, maybe exciting in the way that you get to kill shit fast, but that's about it. We also have Clockwork Assault Rifle, but we don't use it because it's not good if you don't have Ichor bullets. I was going to, but then I realized, oh wait, I have a Corruption World. I'm retarded. And so I was. And then I decided, hey, let's kill Plantera with a flamethrower, because that's pretty cool, right? And then I realized, oh wait, why don't I just use the Clockwork Assault Rifle, because the flamethrower has no range, and it's shitty and garbage. And, yeah, this fight, it's also long and boring, but yeah, for some reason, I'm letting you see some of it instead of just skipping over 99.9% of it like a good, responsible content creator, but fuck that shit, am I right? We're just gonna get shit on because apparently the hooks are absurdly broken. Also, hey, wanna see something cool? There's a turtle that's about to try and fly up and attack me, and it's gonna do like 1,000 damage for some reason, because turtles are stronger than bosses. Didn't know that? Too bad. It's true. Like, seriously. Clockwork Assault Rifle, doing about 200 damage per second. Daedalus Stormbow with regular wooden arrows, 500. At least. More commonly 300 because it doesn't have any accuracy. This is where the flamethrower is actually decent though, because it has a lot of pierce and it kills the little gremlin tentacles quickly. Which I like, because the gremlin tentacles are hellspawn and deserve nothing but a sad, painful death. But even then, it's probably doing worse than Stormbow with literally any other type of arrow would do. Like seriously, if there was an arrow that was made out of dirt, it would be better than Flamethrower with Stormbow. Anyways, Plantera's about to die because, I mean, this boss is a pushover like every single boss in normal mode, to be honest. Except for Moonlord, but we don't talk about that, because he's Moonlord. The final boss wasn't a challenge, who'd give a shit. So we got a grenade launcher, and that's pretty cool. Do you know why? Because now, I can use the grenade launcher to kill Golem. How do I get to kill Golem, you may ask? I got lizard temple cells because of that little block of 4 lizard bricks on the thing over there. Did you not notice them that they were there before? No? Right, because you didn't see them. Because I didn't let you. Anyways, this fight was a boring piece of shit too, so I cut all that out. It's funny that the only fight you got to see was Plantera. Here I got Possessed Hatchet, and I was kind of happy about that because it's an amazing weapon. And I decided, you know what? Let's use Possessed Hatchet and be a melee player. And so it was. I am now a melee player, and whoa, why am I taking on the cultists? Shouldn't you, get Influx Waiver and Cosmic Car Key? No, fuck that shit. I hate the UFO event. It's terrible. Do you know why it's terrible? Because it's terrible. I don't need to explain. If you've ever played the UFO event before, you'll know. I cut out all of Lunatic Cultist's fight because he's terrible and awful, and I hate him. And long story short, he's a bitch too, so I just didn't really care enough to leave his fight in. And he's dead. And now we're in the Nebula Pillar. Now we're not in the Nebula Pillar. Now we're looking at the map. They all spawn, all the pillars spawn below the map. This is going to be hell. And you know what? It was hell. But I left the Nebula Pillar for last, like an idiot. And I decided, you know what, with my cool new weapons, I'm gonna kill Empress of Light and maybe get something good. And, I left the entire Empress of Light fight in because I like it, and it's pretty. And so is she, but we don't say anything about that, because, elf that's several hundred times the size of the Terrarian. Don't think that would be a great idea. We're going to use Daybreak because it's a very strong weapon, and I like it a lot. Also, we're rocking the Beetle Wings right now, which I got after killing Golem because that's the only time you can get them. And she's already dying, basically, so that's very cool. Even though we're still only in hollowed armor and really should be in, full beetle. There was a wyvern there, but you didn't really notice it because of how fast it died, which is cool. Because I don't like wyverns, and they deserve death and suffering. This is the Devourer of Gods laser attack, and I like it because I know how to dodge it, because I'm good at Calamity. I've never really talked about it, because this is the first time I've ever killed Empress of Light officially. But it just feels like a Calamity boss. It doesn't feel like a regular boss that would be in regular Terraria. It's just too fun and cool. Oh, Moonlord. I tried this fight 3 times before this, and I kept dying because I was too slow and bad at the game. Well, I got Steampunk Wings, which actually look really cool with Prismatic Dye, by the way. That's probably my new vanity once I play another 1.4 thing. And the thing that really got me killed was apparently the Beetle Wings, because they were shit compared to the Steampunk Wings, so I bought those, and then I first tried the Moonlord fight. It also helped that I got Daybreak to Godly instead of Superior, but let's be honest, that's more of a, 5% damage increase, not anything to do with me being better or smarter or more well-equipped. I didn't actually get better at the game to beat Moonlord, I just decided to throw money at my problems until it worked. And you know what? It did work. Because now Moonlord is just his core. And I've cut out almost all of the fight again, because if you don't know what a vanilla Moonlord fight looks like, it's called pain, suffering, and a long, slow death for one of you. Probably both. Here I have to do the dangerous maneuver known as turning around, and the second dangerous maneuver known as existing. Now, why is this dangerous, you may ask? Because it is. Don't ask questions. You're going to get destroyed. Because Moonlord decides, for you in fact, that no, you don't get to exist today, sorry. Especially when turning around. Thank God I have this massive, world-long, almost, platform to fight him on. Otherwise, I'd basically be toast. And there we have it. We killed Moonlord with Hollowed Armor and Daybreak. And also some pretty shit-tier accessories, but that's fine. We got Star Wrath, which I think is pretty cool. And yeah, this was very fun, but also very, very, very tedious at points. Like, farming for lizard power cells was just agonizing. And honestly, fishing for all of those life crystals was just hell. Honest to God, it was hell. I do not recommend this challenge to anyone.